school scale here, but I don't think it works. Like digital scale, yeah. So there's the new scale, digital one. So this one is out of commission. Here's the platform. Shame that doesn't work anymore. And they got fuel tanks here, but they don't have any fuel in them currently. They got two here. I don't know why they haven't filled them up, but they said they were not working. But we do have DEF here. One of the pumps that it is currently not working. So I don't know, maybe in the future they'll get those pumps working again. So we're here off of Highway 301, south of Fayetteville.
No, you can look at it.
Yeah. So there's three of us in this week's orientation. There's the other two guys that were in orientation with me. They got two trucks finished. These two trucks are ready to go. They got another one that we're still getting ready, which will probably be mine, but I don't know yet. I know the guy, one guy has already been assigned to that truck, but me and this guy here, they haven't assigned trucks to yet, so I'm either getting this truck or the truck that's in the shop. So, but here's a front view of the property. That's all office space in there. The break room or the driver's lounge is in the back. I'll show that in a minute. So that's the propane tanks. There's a parking area, but it's only one car here. I'm not sure they really use this. Here's the front of the building, older building. If y'all can hear me too well, the wind's blowing pretty good out here, so probably destroying my microphone, but I don't think these trucks here are in service. I think all of these trucks here. Stop hanging there. Here's the shop. Somebody's big ass GMC there. These are all occupied trucks. Looks like most of the people are home for the weekend. Okay, so we finally got the new truck. It's a little dirty. I'm gonna have to give it some TLC, but it's not bad. So one thing I don't understand is they had a mount right here for a tablet, and then they took it off of here and then moved it down there for some reason. So I got holes drilled there and holes drilled there. So I don't know why they did that and just not use those holes to put that tablet mount, but not a big deal. Floor is a little dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean that. And I did find some damage on the door here. I don't know what that is, but it's a nice little deep gouge there. But refrigerator, fairly clean, not bad. I think they did give me a new mattress, because I looked at this truck when it was in the shop and I didn't see a mattress in it. He said he'd put me one in, and that looks new, so that's good. Oh, we got some cabinets there. This is an odd kind of cabinet here, not much room. I don't know what I'd put in there, but I'll figure it out. Spot for a microwave, so I don't have to deal with that little 700 watt microwave anymore. I think I can get my 900 watt back in here, so that'll be good. Then we got some more space up there. Oh, that's a 12 volt. Okay. All right. TV mount. More storage space. Okay, I don't see any outlets up there, but that's okay. Plug for the TV. And I think there's another one over here. Yeah, you can't see, but there's another outlet back here behind the seat. Let's see if we can... yeah, well, anyway, there's an outlet back there. And then, of course, there's one here behind the microwave. No APU, but I do have a S-bar heater, so, you know, winter's coming up, so at least I'll be able to stay nice and warm. Let's see if I can take this down here. Yeah, okay. So, second bed. Of course, nobody will be up here, so I'll just use this for storage. Put that back up for now. So, I mean, not a bad truck. I still like my my Mack Anthem better. I think that was probably the better truck I've ever driven. Well, besides my Western Star. I used to own a 2005 Western Star back in the day. That was my favorite truck I've ever had. So we got storage space. One thing I did notice, they got a cutout here for a CB, and I can tell you right now, my CB is not going to fit in there. So don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'll figure something else. Well, I'll figure something out. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's the inside. Oh yeah, as usual, you get a stained driver's seat. And of course, this one's got holes. So it looks like somebody was smoking in here and dropped ashes on the thing, burnt some holes in it. But, you know, most truck drivers smoke. And oh yeah, and over here, another burn mark from a cigarette. Yeah, it looks like we got some more over here. And the last driver in this truck was a little clumsy with his cigarette. So this one's got the black wheels. Looks okay. I'd prefer aluminum, but that's all right. They do have the nicer airlines here. You know, those cheap colored ones. Those will crack in the winter time, so these are a lot better. There's some damage back here where the lines were getting up against the back of the truck. I got spare tire. See, kind of in tight quarters here, so I can't really get a shot of the side of the truck. But there it is. Front. And the left side. So yeah, these aluminum wheels just look much better. So there's no, I don't have any storage here. That's usually a storage box, but not on this truck. It's just a blank cover. No APU. That kind of sucks. I could live without it. And some Peterbilt mud flaps. But, yep, that's it. But I'm not going to mess with the truck anymore today. It's about 4 o'clock almost, so I'm not going to load anything up in here. I'll probably just do it tomorrow. Probably won't leave out until either Monday or Tuesday. We were told to just go home for the weekend and call them first thing Monday morning, so that's what I'm going to do. So we'll get out of here. So it's one thing I like about this Peterbilt here is this storage compartment goes all the way across. You know, usually you got a wall right here, and then you got a wall, you know, on the other side, on the other compartment. And then that space in the middle is only accessible from inside the cab. But this one goes all the way across, and that's the way it should be. And that's what I like. Okay, so this is the trim that goes up here, like so. This is where the CB goes. And as I thought, it is not going to fit. Let's see if I can do this. Well, I can do it this way. So that hole is not big enough, but I'm thinking if I can push this back far enough to get it, you know, to sit behind this trim, then maybe I can just, you know, put that bezel there in front of it like that, and I can still see it. Excuse me, still see everything. Well, let's try that. There's a bunch of stuff in here right now. Oh, that's another thing too. It might not be wide enough. Well, that's the best we could do with the radio. There is like a bezel here that I could take out, but I think I'm just going to leave it, because if I take this out, it's connected to this piece over here, and then I would have an open space. So I'm just going to leave it like this so I can still get to everything. So that'll just have to do, but it is working. And this truck is not very gadget friendly, because there's nowhere to really put anything. So let's do this. Let's just put this phone back. So I got my work phone down there. That's just trash. Don't worry about that. But I got my work phone there, and then my personal phone connects to this. This is just a MagSafe. And then I got my GPS temporarily right there. But I'm going to move it so that I can put this, put their tablet here instead. So I have no idea where I'm going to put that. I want to put it up here. I mean, that's really the best place for it, but there's nothing to attach it to, and I don't have a power source up there. So it's just sitting there temporarily for right now until I can figure out what to do with it. Then I got my Bluetooth speaker for the Garmin GPS, because the speaker on this thing is horrible. You'd think I'm talking to it. I'm not talking to you, Garmin. Thank you. But yeah, I did have it on the window, which is why that mount is right there. But it was just taking up too much of the windshield, and I didn't like it, so I had to move it. I did get my ASAT cam mounted up there. Although the power source, because there is no power source up here other than the terminals for the CB radio, but now that is accessory power, and I need this camera to be on battery power so it can run 24/7. So I haven't figured out how I'm gonna wire that thing up yet, but right now it's just temporarily hooked up to a power source underneath the dash, but that's on that is on accessory. It's not battery. So that's another thing I got to figure out. But other than that, everything is, for the most part, in its place. I got clothes and my shower bag up there. I got the microwave in. They did have me a fridge. Well, the truck came with the fridge, is what I'm trying to say. And this is food storage in here, amongst other things. I'm going to redo this. I don't really like the way I got that set up, so I'll redo it. And in here, I just put a bunch of crap in there, my drugs, and there's just a bunch of wires, miscellaneous wires down there. And let's see. I did get some form-fitted floor mats, or whatever you want to call these things. These are like hard plastic, so I guess they're not really mats. But they will keep the dirt off the floor, and I can easily take them out and knock the dirt out of them. But yeah, it's a little messy right now. I just got parked here in Youngstown, Ohio. Just got finished eating. Now I'm going to lay down and watch some TV and go to bed. And then I'm going to get up about 6 in the morning and head to Cleveland. Or actually Brooklyn, which is just outside of Cleveland. So yeah, when I was putting everything in the truck the other day, I kind of got flustered trying to get everything in here. I spent a lot of time trying to get the CB in there. Spent even more time trying to get the camera mounted and getting the power cable routed, because I had to route it across the windshield and then down the A-pillar and down through the dash and up under there. And yeah, I just said to heck with it, and that was on Saturday when I did that. So I never really got finished with anything. It got so late and I wanted to get home and watch some football, so I just took the rest of my stuff and just threw it back there in the sleeper. Yeah, about every few minutes some idiot truck driver comes in here and starts blowing the horn, wanting the driver in front of them to move up. There's 3 lanes here, but they can't figure it out. You got 3 staging lanes for the fuel island, but they can't seem to figure out that there's 3 lanes there to stage your truck while you're waiting for a pump. And they get into a single line, and then they get mad at each other because nobody's pulling up. So, but anyway, yeah, Saturday I just kind of threw everything in here. And when I came in Monday, I had a few more things I had to throw in here, so I just piled everything on the sleeper. And then Monday night, when I was in Virginia, I put everything away. And then realized that I forgot my daggone Atlas. So I do not have an Atlas in this truck, and it's kind of needed my Atlas to, plan my route to see how to get in there, because these small towns, especially where I was at today in Pennsylvania, you can get into some trouble if you're not sticking to truck routes. So I kind of had to more or less guess my way to that place, Riddlesburg, I believe it was called. Yeah, Riddlesburg, PA. But I got in there and got loaded, so hopefully I can make it this week until I can get back home and get my Atlas back in the truck where it belongs. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and watch some TV and then go to bed, and I will see y'all sometime tomorrow.